Gone a little bit further than he intended there.
19.
Yeah, he's just okay. Thought he was going to be hampered with that red, but he's all right.
20.
Now he can play for that red to the left of the black. Good chance here, John.
Very much so, Dennis. And what's been the most impressive thing about Mark
27.
Williams is, in amongst the balls, he's looked very good indeed. He's had to come from behind
28.
in his opening 2 matches to win, particularly in the last round with Ken Doherty when he was 50 behind and managed to clean up. And when Mark Williams starts scoring, he's very dangerous indeed.
35.
Well, got a heavy
36.
contact there, but at least the white's gone far enough through to still be on the black. But well, that could have been costly. But you don't mind a heavy contact in a best of 9 frame, but you don't want too many on a 1 frame
43.
final.
Couple of reds available. One closest to the cue ball, obviously, but the one at the bottom of that bunch is the one he'll be taking, there you see. But of course, after that, he's going to have to move a few of them around, those 5 below the pink.
44.
Well, obviously the bottom red
51.
there does go, yes, you can see it does, so I didn't have to play the cannon then.
52.
Of course, with pot in that, now there's 2 more will go into the corner pocket, so this is beautifully constructed so far.
Well, just one mistake from John Higgins, and this was the one. It wasn't an easy shot with the reds up the other end. He needed to avoid the cannon on the green. He didn't, and well, he sat there ever since. Nail-biting time for John Higgins. That £10,000 slipping away.
60.
And it looks to be heading along the M4 towards Newport. Like Mark back in Coombe, where he is originally from. Moved back from Cardiff. His wife Jo's up here with him.
Yes, and I hope for his sake the shops close early.
67.
£10,000 to the winner. He's in one of the best shopping places in the world. Unlucky, Mark.
$68.
What's the difference? 55. There's only 51 left on the table. He's having a quick look at that scoreboard. The blue will leave John needing, well, quite a few snookers.
Yes, I don't think there'll be any heroics on the blue either, because I'm not so sure even if he screws back any of those reds will pot, so he'll probably just decide to take the points off the blue, or will he play a safety shot? Yeah, that's Mark Williams' safety shot, Dennis.
I think he wanted to finish with quite a big break, otherwise he would have just taken the blue on, but he wanted to get on one of these reds, and he has.
71.
Probably being a little remiss not to mention the high break, Dennis. There's a high break prize, £2,000. You can bet your bottom dollar Mark Williams knows about it.
Well, that's another handbag for Joe, isn't it, John?
78.
And a chance to join that elite band. Only 2 centuries ever made in the history of Pot Black. Sean Murphy won last year. Eddie Charlton way back in the 70s. Could this be the 3rd?
79.
He's cueing beautifully, Dennis, isn't he? He looks right back to his very best. I know these are only 1 frame matches, but He is cueing so well.
I think the shot,
86.
even though the frame was safe, the shot was the yellow to get to the 3 reds. He took the white off 3 cushions. That shot itself deserved to make a century break from.
92. 94.
I think this is looking a little ominous where Mark Williams is concerned for the rest of the season. He's going to be a big player this year. He's hitting the ball as well as this.
97.
We might see him back in the winner's enclosure a few times.
Yeah, he's back at provisional number 4. And there's that century break. The 3rd ever in the history of pot black. Well done, Mark Williams.
106.
In fact, this will be the highest break ever made if he pots the pink and black.
112.
111 is the highest made by Sean Murphy last year. What a way to finish. Mark Williams, the Welsh wizard, makes a superb break of 119 to lift the 2006 Pot Black Trophy. Well done, boys. Well done, Mark Williams.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, to present the trophy, will you please welcome the chairman of the WPBSA and World Snooker Limited, Sir Rodney Walker. And your runner-up, ladies and gentlemen, John Higgins. And he certainly did it in style. Ladies and gentlemen, the new 2006 Pot Black Cup champion, Mark Williams.
Commiserations, but I mean, it could have been all so different, couldn't it? If he hadn't been so lucky with that safety shot and the white ball just crept behind the black, didn't it?
You stay playing Mark, so you do. No, I'm only kidding. It's, I played a difficult safety shot, really, because trying to leave him the top cushion, it was going to be quite a good shot, and I mucked it up, and then he done a great break.
He's a good player, isn't he, when he's on form?
Yeah, he's one of the best, definitely.
Well, congratulations. You give us a lot of pleasure in this particular tournament, and good luck for the rest of the season.
Cheers.
Mark, a few words, mate. Congratulations. It was Mark Williams back to his brilliant best, in my opinion.
Yeah, for one frame, he'd have probably beat me 5-1. Yeah, I mean, I can't believe I made a century. The last 2 games, it looked like I was out. And somehow managed to make a good break in the last. I think I took the ice break, which I can't wait to see Ken's face now.
I think that's also the highest break, if I might be wrong, the highest break ever in the history of Pot Black.
Well, didn't you make an higher one than that? And you were?
I think so. I'm not sure. I'll probably be wrong because I'm not Stato John Parrott, but it looked good, and also it must augur well for the season.
Yeah, I mean, I can't get too carried away. 1 frames, you know. No. Perhaps there might be a ranking tournament next year, I'll be all right with 1 frames. But yeah, I mean, I've been playing all right. I played all right in Ireland and got thrashed by Ryan Day, but you know, my form's been good, and I managed to make a few good breaks today.
Well, lovely. You've given us a great deal of pleasure, and I think members and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen of the RAC, our 2 finalists, and Mark Williams, our winner this year. Thank you very much.
There he is, the latest man to have his name engraved on the famous Pot Black Cup trophy. Mark Williams. It's also very nice to get your season underway with a win. With 7 more major tournaments to come this season before next year's World Championship. And John Parrott was obviously commentating on that one. John, what do you make of the way he's playing? He started very well, hasn't he?
I tell you what, he's walking around the table. Even though it's only 1 frame, I said on commentary, he is hitting the ball so well and walking so fluent. Like Steve said before, like a panther, he just stalks around the table. He's hitting the ball beautifully, and if he plays like that through the season, he will definitely find his way in the winners'